Before you swipe your card and pay for Zillow leads, please watch this video so you know exactly what you're signing up for. Stay tuned. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having an incredible day. If you don't know, if you're new here, my name is Aram. I'm a real estate agent here in the Chicagoland area. I am one of you fellow real estate agents, just trying to figure out my way through this business, and I document my journey as I go along. So if you are new, please subscribe to the channel. If you've been here before, please hit the like button for me. Leave a comment. Every comment gets a reply. That's how we do business. And I do want to apologize for the long pause between the video. I think it's been over a week, which has not happened ever, so I do apologize. It's been busy times. Now that we got that out the way, let's get down to the topic at hand and discuss Zillow leads. We're gonna go over why or why not, what to expect, how much to spend, how much not to spend, and then the results I received from them, because I signed up for Zillow leads about 2 months ago, and then one of the reasons I signed up is because I wanted to make this video in the future and give you a first-hand overview of my experience with it, and what kind of my thoughts after I got the leads, and generated some business from it, right? So my situation was I was paying $850 a month in an area where the average price point was like $350, $400K, and I was supposed to get 3 live transfers every month, and then I believe they said another 3 like cold leads that will send to my email, right? And they definitely live up to the live transfer amount. I was definitely getting 3 live transfers a month. For the 2 months that I had Zillow, I canceled it pretty much very, very quickly. I didn't have a 6-month contract. I just had a month-to-month, so I had the flexibility to leave when I wanted. So that was my situation. Now here's why I say you should not get Zillow leads and why you should get Zillow leads. Because there is a room, there is a place for them. 100% there's a place for them. Because they remove a lot of the guesswork of lead generation, because the leads are being generated for you. The conversion is still up to you to make things happen with, okay? So why should you get Zillow leads? For example, if you are sitting on a lot of cash, you can simply put that money into Zillow. It's going to spit out a lot of leads, and it's going to generate business. You're going to have really good return on your money, right? That's pretty much, I don't want to use the word guarantee, but yeah. But that's if you are sitting on a lot of cash, right? That's why you should do it. Here's why you should not do it. If Zillow is your #1 source for business, you are asking for trouble, because the day Zillow's policy change, or they stop doing it the way they're doing it, or maybe they go out of business, or maybe they become a brokerage and only give leads to their agents, anytime something like that happens and it's your main source of business, you're going to be screwed, right? Because Zillow, like I said, it takes away the lead generation portion of it, which if you don't know how to lead generate in this business, you are not going to survive long enough. Right? So that's why you should not do it if it's like your first option. But if you have cash sitting on it, that cash is doing absolutely nothing for you. Throw it into Zillow. If you have systems in place and the skill sets to convert these leads, it is worth your time. Now, let me go over exactly what type of lead, why I canceled it, right? Because I had the extra cash, but I canceled it because I felt this is not the type of business I want. The leads weren't as warm as I expected. Now, I got 6 leads, and I was able to convert 2 of them into legitimate buyers where I was showing them houses. One of them was dishonest and disloyal, so they left and bought a house cash with, I don't know with who. And then the second one is a legitimate client who is looking to buy a house in like that $300K range. So I'm going to get all of my money back, right, as soon as this gentleman closes. So I did get 1 deal from it, so it definitely works. So there's, there's proof is in the pudding type of situation, right? I canceled it, however, because the other 4 leads that I got, they were not people I wanted to deal with, right? They also didn't want to deal with me. It just felt like they just wanted to see that house, and I couldn't really get a sense of like seriousness from any of them. So that is why I kind of didn't enjoy it at all. And then some of the leads were very flaky, like you schedule a showing, and then God forbid you have to reschedule. They would never reply. It was a mess. They're online leads at the end of the day, right? You're paying, I'm paying $850 a month for online leads. So I sat myself down. I said, listen, what else can I do with this money? $850 a month, that's a private office for myself and some really good online digital marketing that'll probably cost me $200-300 a month and have incredible brand awareness, right? Or new camera equipment, etc. So I personally find that better ways to spend my money, right? So those are the type of leads I was expecting, and that's why if you're a brand new agent, right, you don't have a lot of money, let's say you have 2-3 grand and you're going to invest into Zillow, and these are the type of leads you get, and you don't really know how to identify the good from the bad, right? And then your conversion rates are going to be really bad. You're going to run out of all your savings before you get a chance to succeed, because this is a 6-month, you got to stick to it with 3 to 6 months to get any type of actual cash back in your hand, right? Like I've done it for 2 months. I've got one client. It's probably going to take him 2 to 3 months to close, and that's when I'll get the return on my investment. Right? As a new agent, do you have that kind of time? That's what you have to ask yourself, right? And is there better places for you to put your time? So that's how I feel about that subject of it, of what to expect and what you're going to get. Now, how much to spend and how much not to spend. This is a mistake I 100% made, right? 3 leads a month is not enough. It's just not enough. Unless I got lucky with that one guy who was actually legitimate and serious about buying. But it's just 6 leads in a matter of 2 months is not enough. You need like 10 leads a month legitimately to get maybe a conversion rate of 2 or 3 of them. That way you can get actual business flowing where it's actually worth you investing that time with the other 7 who are not going to work out and those 3 who are actually going to close, right? So that's why I feel me spending $850 a month was a mistake, right? You really should be spending minimum $1,500 to $2,000 a month to get the maximum out of Zillow that you could possibly do, which is why a lot of big teams who have cash on the side put their money into Zillow, right? But a lot of small people like you and me, that's not the best option for us, and that is my opinion. And to summarize the whole thing, when it comes to Zillow, I'm not one of those agents that's like, anti-Zillow, I hate them or anything like that. I don't feel like they're going to take my job away. Because, personally, I feel the only agents who should be worried about Zillow are the agents who don't have anything else to offer other than just looking up basic information on a house. Because that's all Zillow does. They look up basic information on a house, basically pulling the tax records, right? Doesn't take a genius to pull tax records. But it does take an expert to find out exactly what properties are selling for, what you can rent it for, what's a good price to buy, how much work you should put into it, what work you should put into it, where you should buy it, and a whole bunch of other stuff that us as experts provide for our clients, which makes us priceless, right? Job security, ladies and gentlemen. So that's basically it. And I want to summarize it real quick. Why or why not? You understand, if you have a lot of cash, why not throw it in Zillow? You got nothing to lose. It will generate business. As long as you have the systems in place, you can get a return on your investment. But if you're new, you don't have the skill set, nor do you have the capital most of the time to be investing in something like that, right? When you're brand new, time is your greatest asset, right? So you have to do some guerrilla stuff. Like you have to door knocking, the cold calling, the open houses, maybe postcards, but that's kind of risky. But things that are generally inexpensive but require a lot of time, right? Because that's what you have. And at some point, those actions that you take are going to result in you getting a lot of business. Now your time is going to dwindle from prospecting to actually, business-related things. And at that point, you take all this money you're making, and that's when you dump it into things that are a lot quicker, right? Doesn't require a lot of time because now you don't have any. So that's the why, why not. What to expect. They're online leads. You have to be patient with them. You can't expect to close all of them and expect 80% of them to flake, right? To just not work out. But the 20%, you can make money on, right? And then as I said with my results, 6 leads, 2 of them seemed fair, 1 of them ended up working out. So that's where we're at with the Zillow leads. If you're a new agent, don't do it. I would say don't do it, but if you're an experienced agent that's got cash, you got nothing to lose, throw it in there and go from there. So that being said, thank you very much for everybody watching. If you have any questions for me, leave it in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to come back to you guys heavy this week with a lot of content. I'm going to have a day in the vlog coming out in a couple of days. And then over the weekend, I will be uploading my favorite books. Actually, all of my books. I'm going to put all the books I've read, and I'm going to give them all to you in the weekend's video. So thank you so much for watching. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers, so hopefully this video gets me there. Thanks again, and have a great day.